Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Nike Dunk Low Fossil Rose. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a pair of Nike Dunk Low Retro Premium Fossil Rose, and this pair is in a men's UK size 9, US size 10, Euro size 44, and it's in the Phantom Aura Summit White Fossil Rose colourway. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by flipping up the box lid to reveal the contents inside. And let's peel back the wrapping paper to reveal the Nike Dunk Low Fossil Rose. And giving you a look directly inside of the box with the Nike Dunk Low Fossil Rose. And let's lift the left shoe out first and focus on it. And doing a 360 rotation so you have a full and clear view of the trainer or shoe. And just setting the box to the side so we have a much clearer, distraction-free view of this Nike Dunk Low Retro Premium Fossil Rose. And taking a closer in look at the shoe, you can see that it does have a very fine suede and short nap for its surface or texture, and we can see the perforations in the toe box as well, and you can see the overall soft pastel colors or colorway, and with the Fossil Rose swoosh and the other textures making up the other panels. And taking a look directly from the back of the shoe, you can see that it does have that Fossil Rose heel tab with the Nike embroidered text on it. And on the inner side of the shoe, once again we can see that the Fossil Rose colorway of the Nike swoosh extends to the inner side of the shoe. And giving you a closer in look at the details once again, and the nap of the various layers making up the midfoot or quarter area of the shoe, and of course the other panels as well in the Phantom and Aura colors. And of course a quick look at the outsole or bottom or sole of the shoe with that Phantom Rose clear-like colorway or color. And let's take a look from the front to the back, or the tip or toe of the shoe towards the back. And of course the tongue as well, getting the laces out of the way, and we can see that the color matching of the laces with that Desert Rose Nike swoosh is very well matched, and even with that Nike swoosh logo as well. And let's remove the stuffing that's inside of the shoe so we have a much clearer look at the details on the inside. And we can see the kind of standard Nike trademark information at the back of the tongue label. And we can see the tongue has a light to medium padding to it. And we can see that the lining on the inside has a very fine texture detail right around the interior lining of the shoe. And of course the padding very puffy around the ankle, which thins out slightly towards the heel of the shoe. And taking a much closer in look at the inner labels as best I can. And we can see the sock liner or insole does have a very plush texture to it. So once again, giving you a look at this Nike Dunk Low Fossil Rose. Let's tidy up the laces. And giving you a much further out look. And now let's take a look at the sole or bottom of the shoe. So we can see the very fine detail with the star-shaped nubs right across the front border or outline of the sole. And a mixture of blocks and concentric circles forming the traction pattern for the shoe's sole. And in terms of the overall firmness, or hardness and softness of the sole, giving you some idea of this rubber sole, and dragging my finger along its surface to give you some sense of the, once again, overall construction of this sole and the rubber material. And of course it does have that white midsole that goes right around. And now let's do a flexibility bend and twist test with my hands to give you some sense of the overall stiffness, firmness or softness of the shoe. So just once again tidying up the laces so you have a full and clear view of this Nike Dunk Low Fossil Rose. And now let's take a look at the right shoe. So we're going to set the left shoe down and to the side so it doesn't get in the way as we focus on the right shoe. The box back in frame, peeling back the wrapping paper to reveal the right shoe of this Nike Dunk Low Retro Premium Fossil Rose. So let's put the box back to the side and focusing on this left shoe. So once again we see that Phantom Aura Summit White Fossil Rose colorway. And of course doing once again a 360 rotation. And tucking the laces back in and taking those close-up looks once again. So we see that layering of the short nap suede around the toe tip area of the shoe, and even finer leather for the toe box with its perforations, and then the various panels and their colors, and of course that Nike swoosh that extends around towards the heel tab and right towards the outside of the shoe. And a quick look from the front to the back. And the padding of the tongue with some semi-segmentation. And that very pleasing light blue coloring of the inside of the shoe. And of course with the outsole or sole of the shoe, once again we see that desert rose, I beg your pardon, fossil rose coloring on the underside. So once again, taking a look at the overall details of the shoe, and of course the stuffing is still in there. And now let's take a look at the pair together. And from the front to the back, side by side. So we see the complete colorway of Phantom Aura Summit White Fossil Rose. And of course the underside or soles of the shoes. With its fossil rose color. So that's Nike Dunk Low Retro Premium Fossil Rose. Thanks for watching and happy walking!